up, vinyl community? It's LJ. Killer finds yard sales this weekend. Some of these were upgrade copies to stuff I already had. Stevie Wonder's Music of My Mind. Fantastic album. This is a total upgrade to mine. Great condition, great cover. Another upgrade, at least the vinyl, Stevie Wonder's Talking Book. Very, very cool. The vinyl in this one is mint. The cover's a little beat. So add one and one, and you got a mint upgrade. Fulfilling this first finale. Again, same thing. The vinyl here is mint. So is my jacket, so we'll combine them. Joni Mitchell's The Hissing of Summer Lawns. I do have this, but same scenario. These records were just mint. And mine, I think mine's a little scratchy. This one maybe 6 to 1, half dozen to the other, but we'll see. Carly Simon's No Secrets. I don't know what made me grab this other than it was just in the pile. And if you look real close, Carly Simon's Cold. I thought that was kind of cool. So we'll see. I've never heard that. Leave me a comment if it's any good. Same thing with James Taylor. This is Dad Loves His Work. I didn't have this. This is early 80s JT. We'll see how it is. I should mention I paid about 10 cents for each of these. This is Johnny Cash. This is an early JC album. I didn't have it. Vinyl's not that great, but the cover's awesome. Total upgrade vinyl. Cat Stevens Teaser and the Fire Cat. Very cool. I have this, but my cover is shot. And here's the two I didn't have. This one turned out to be pretty cool. This was a jazz find. This is the Modern Jazz Quartet, The Sheriff. So this is very, very cool. I think this is just on Atlantic, but absolutely stone mint. I believe this is from '64, and this was just absolutely fantastic. So that was a great jazz find. And this one was really weird. I'm almost uncomfortable owning it. It says Hitler's Inferno, in words and music, 1932 through 1945, marching songs of Nazi Germany. The only reason I grabbed this is because it's stone mint and it's just totally obscure. This is on Audio Rarities. And when I saw this, I kind of thought of, I know there's, I can't remember the name, but where they all drank the poison Kool-Aid. They had a recorder, a reel-to-reel or something running at the time. And that was later pressed onto vinyl and other odd things like that. So, like I said, I'm almost seriously uncomfortable owning this, but it's just such a piece of history. I'm definitely thinking of selling it. I need to do some research and see what they go for. I know it's not something you trip over every day, and I don't know what kind of sale it's going to be. This might be something I end up giving to the library. We'll see what happens. But like I said, it's mint. I know there's World War II history buffs all over the place, but this is kind of an emotional thing. I have no position one way or the other. But it was cool and I grabbed it. Now, one other seriously cool thing I grabbed, and this is equipment, so I want to show this to you. I found a kick-ass vintage receiver, and this was a princely $5. Check this out, okay? I found a Marantz 2015. Super, super cool. The only thing that was wrong with this at the time was it was massively dirty. So I took it, cleaned it up, turned it on, and the first thing I noticed was there was absolutely no signs of life. So I kind of went over here and switched over to FM, and I didn't have speakers on it at the time, but the dial light came on. So that was kind of the first sign of life. Otherwise it was dead to the world. So I started to clean up the outside, and then I attached 2 speakers to it. So I have these Sony bookshelf speakers. These are SS Focus H3300s, and I've never really used these, so these have kind of just been in the basement. I picked these up a long time ago, but I was really impressed at how these sound. In any event, so hooked it up, and every dial, every knob was scratchy. So this was on a table at a yard sale, and I asked the guy what he wanted for it. He said $5. Now I kind of just said I'm stunned to even see it sitting here. There's no bends on the corners, and these are notorious for those bends. Everything looks to be in good shape. It just looks really, really dirty. So $5 changed hands, and this went in the car. So I did proceed to open it up, cleaned out all the switch pots, potentiometers, controls, and that got rid of all the static. It was so bad that whether it was the bass or the treble or the balance, anything you touched gave back static. So it was just really, really dirty. And take a walk around the back of it. So again, everything just intact and in super shape, even down to the antenna. It's not broken off, it's in great shape. So hooked up some speakers. I want to say I spent maybe 2 hours cleaning this up last night. And again, this is the 2015, so it's a small vintage Marantz. Research pointed it to being from 1974. Not the total baby of the line, not a powerhouse. I believe the 2010 is the smallest of them. So I did go ahead, clean it up, and I just had to share it with you guys because the sound that came out of this and through these speakers, which I'm really impressed with, absolutely blew me away. So we have AM, FM. I haven't tested the phono stage yet. Of course, the most important here in the VC. We have tape 1 and 2. I'm sorry, tape 1 is actually over here. Mono, loudness, muting, and main and remote. So pretty much A and B speakers. So if we switch this to auxiliary, and this is the main switch, you can hear it. This was actually like stuck into place. So after taking the faceplate off, sorry about that, not only did I spray it out, but I put a little household oil around the inside rubber grommet, so now it travels nice and easy. Cleaned up the gyro wheel. So again, until with all the dial lamps out, I need to order a replacement kit. Fortunately for the older Marantz units, they're pretty easy to replace. There's no soldering in place. These are just nice, easy fuse style or cartridge fuse style lamps, so most of them just slide into place. But with the exception of this dial indicator here, every lamp, every single lamp is out. So in here you have the signal strength, and then all of the dial lamps, the stereo lamp, every one of them is out. So I'll order a replacement kit on eBay. They run about $10 to $12. Let's give you a quick demo of this and how it works now that it's all cleaned up. So what I did do, all I have hooked up to it at the moment is my iPod. Let's start playing. So I hope you guys thought that was pretty cool. Those are my finds for the weekend. I definitely need to catch up on some videos, but I wanted to shoot a quick one, show you guys the small stack of records, and more excitingly, the receiver. I was just blown away what $5 in a couple hours worth of elbow grease will do. Very cool. If you guys have a comment, feel free to leave one. I need to catch up on some of the videos that I've been posting recently, but I hope everyone's been doing well and had a great weekend. Talk to you guys soon. Ciao.